Right now, we're going to start things off in a very interesting way with a psychic for the people who don't believe in psychics. Her name's Francine Tesler, and there she is, right there.
Good afternoon, everyone. How are we doing? It's a nice day today. So basically, just want to tell you guys a little bit about the psychics and, what we do. Everyone has a psychic ability. It's not a power, and basically it's sort of like when kids daydream, and when you dream, it's like a slideshow in a daydream, in a dream, in a virtual reality. And a lot of times it comes up where there's no order, so it's like spits of pieces, like a slideshow. And for me, I see images, hear things, feel things, and sometimes dead people talk to me. Now, all psychics are not mediums, but all mediums are psychics. So when it comes to talking to people that have passed over, we don't have the ability to just phone up and say, hi, can you introduce me to this person? So what I'd like to do is if anyone has any questions, you can give me your name and your date of birth, and somebody will go with a microphone so that you guys can ask me questions. So I would like to open it up with that. Does anyone have any questions? You guys? They have a microphone behind you. I just need your name and your date of birth. And a very direct question, and just so you guys know, because there's kids in the audience, like no one can tell you how long you live or die or anything like that.
So I have a lot of people that have passed on.
Okay.
And I see hearts in a lot of different places. And I'm not the only one. Drew Barrymore actually has a book about all the hearts she sees.
Okay.
But so do you think that is... I don't know why I'm asking. I know the answer. It is signs from...
It's their way of saying hello to you and letting you know that they're there.
Yeah.
What is your name, by the way?
I'm sorry. My name is Betsy.
Betsy, what's your date of birth?
11/1.
What year?
Oh, gosh. Really?
Oh, come on.
56.
Okay. So you're intuitive yourself, and you get a lot of weird dreams and deja vus yourself.
Absolutely.
You also just did a big change. I don't know if you moved or there was a big change in your life just recently.
Yes.
And I think for a while you're kind of done with some of the endings. So, because I think you had like a big mess of people passing, but they're still here, so they're around you. There is two people to the right of you, a male, female, they're together.
Okay.
My hair is standing up on my arms. And one had some problems breathing, but she's okay. That's what they're telling me. Very gentle energy, feels like a female spirit. But I feel
My
like
mother
somebody...
died from emphysema.
Okay, whoever it is feels very gentle, very soft-spoken. You're prone to back issues, and you have a problem with your leg. You need to fix that.
Oh.
You maybe do Pilates or water therapy.
Okay.
You also might be moving. I don't know. That just popped into my head. So I get more movement.
Okay.
Now, anyone else from your crew? Somebody's got to have a question.
Come on, you have a question.
Come on. Let's get the day going for the music festival. What's your name, sweetie?
I'm Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. What's your date of birth?
1960.
Very good year. So ask me a question.
So, I don't really have a question. I just wonder if you have if you pick up on anything. I don't know. I don't know.
Are you in your third major relationship yet?
Yet?
Well, it feels like a third energy or a person that's represented themselves. It's like they're there. It's like gum. They won't go away.
Well, that might be my husband, but I've been with him for 30 years.
Well, that could be why I'm getting the number 3. Right. So,
yeah.
See, I get a lot of symbolism.
Right.
And you were pregnant 3 times?
Yeah.
Okay. And one of them just made a big change for themselves, but they'll be around again. They're coming back and forth, so I don't get it as a negative. And you have to watch. You have to drink more water. You're prone to some lower body stuff, and you're prone to cysts. So, very good. Oh, perfect. Oh, very cool. Now, your friend is sitting there with her mouth open, the Bobsy twin over there. Hi, come on up. Come on, everyone. Somebody else come up, too, in a few minutes. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Kelly.
Hi, Kelly. What's your date of birth?
January 15th, 1971.
Okay, you're a little spunky.
Yeah, sometimes.
I would hate to be punched by you, but all right. What can I answer for you, sweetie?
I don't know. You saw my mouth open, and so here I am.
You have a lot of threes around you also. You work well by yourself, but you also can work with you and two other people. There was a health scare, somebody close to you, but it seems to have worked itself out. So I think that you don't have to worry about that. And if it doesn't make sense yet, whatever might be coming up, it won't be a big deal. That's really important. And you have to learn how to tell people, I'd love to, but I can't. You don't know how to tell people no. You're very spunky for everyone else, but not necessarily for yourself. Okay. And I have one other question for you. Are you trying to change your career or focus with your business?
I'm not in business or career. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have a daughter and a husband who supports us.
I don't know. I'm getting something. So there's a change. So it may be something to do with him. And you were only pregnant once or 3 times?
I've been pregnant twice.
Then one more pregnancy. I get another energy coming.
Please. No. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't
Well, then be careful.
I'm careful.
I'm really
One
good with
time.
pregnancy, so just
Okay.
be very careful because you have
Yeah.
something around October. There's a hit for that because I see pickles. So normally pickles and ice cream,
Okay.
Uh,
Gotcha.
And what month is your husband born in?
He's March
What day?
9th and 76.
So he does 2 things for work or 2 areas of focus.
He works as a
Got-
broadcast engineer.
I get him juggling, so
Yeah, there's something he'd rather be doing, I think, that
maybe
he's
writing.
something like that.
I see writing and I see colors. He likes to help people, and he's very funny. He's very laid back, but you're definitely the fire, and he's very gentle. Yeah. And is there a John? A JG?
My father and my grandfather are both.
I
named
hear
John.
it. There's some acknowledgement, so I hear it very strong. And one of them had something with their leg, like they're tilted, so I'm getting a reference to that. So just keep it in mind.
Okay.
Something, it could be the flow, it doesn't have to be literal.
Yep.
Now, do you have any other questions? Got to ask me something.
Well, I am having some struggles that pertain to my husband and his activities. So
He's a little
should let him
erratic. He's a 2, so he needs to focus in 2 things. And you're a 1 or a 3, and you can balance better. He doesn't necessarily prioritize correctly. And he gets overwhelmed. So he has to breathe more. And he also is really nice, which could be a problem because people kind of take advantage. So he has to learn to tell people, listen, I can't do this. But I think you'll get through it. I also do think within the next 5 or 10 years, you're going to move out of the area. So that will be a big thing for you, and it'll be a very nice, calm lifestyle. So just keep that in mind.
Okay.
The gentleman over there wants to ask me a question. Somebody? Yeah, ask me a question. Ma'am, you want to come up? Okay. Hi.
Hi.
What's your name, sweetie?
Anne.
Hi, Ann. What's your date of birth?
January 20th,
What year?
1960.
What do you want to ask me?
Are the people that have left me really all around?
I believe that they are, but the thing, one of the things that I always tell people is if they're quiet here, they're not going to go on the other side and scream. And if they're loud here, they're not going to be quiet. So for you in particular, you have sensory issues. You need to wear soft things. You're funny with smells and heavy bass. So if you get a random smell or something comes up that is sort of out of sync, it's their way of saying hello. You get really weird dreams, and sometimes some people give you headaches, so pay attention because they drain you. And you're also very intuitive, but you're more analytical with it. You do a deductive reasoning. And one other thing, you're in your first major relationship or your third?
Second.
Is it the third person that really got to you, though?
Yes.
If you're happy, then that should be it. And also, I don't know what this is, but I get something with somebody with their teeth. There's an issue. So just keep it in mind. I mean, it could be something to do with their mouth or the way that their bite is, but it comes up. And also, you're also in for a big change, too. I think you had some things go on, and you had also one person more significant to you is no longer here recently. It was kind of sudden, but they're around. I hear like music like cha-cha-cha in the background. I don't know why, but I hear cha-cha-cha. So I get like a beat. So if you're listening to jazz and a weird song comes on, it's probably their way of saying hello. Thank you so much. Do you have any other questions? Okay.
No, thank you.
Thank you. So just to reiterate, everyone has a psychic ability. It's not a power. Most people get dreams, or their hair stands up on their arms, or you get deja vus, or you think of somebody and they call. So just pay attention. It's not magic. Hi, ma'am. What's your name?
Marianne,
Hi, Marianne. What's your date of birth?
July 21st, 1941.
And what's your question?
I've written a book about my cat. Is it going to be published?
I think it already was, wasn't it? Did you have it self-published?
No.
Okay, so what I know, this is going to sound weird, but I get 3. So does it have 3 parts to it?
No, but I've written 3 books.
So then you need to submit all 3 in order for any of them to get published. I know that sounds weird, but you got to do it all in one shot. So see if you can maybe self-publish, and then somebody could pick it up.
Okay.
Now, this is your 3rd area of focus or 3rd career choice? Because you did 2 other things before.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you live by the water?
No.
I am getting water around you. Do you have a pool in the back?
No.
Okay. I am getting water, so there is some sort of change, unless it's something to do with the road you're living on, like Rockwood Lake or something. But I am going to say I see water. That's a positive.
Okay.
You are prone to stomach issues, and you have to watch that. You know, that's your hot spot.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you have any other questions?
No, that's all. Thank you.
Yeah, and just keep doing it. Also, talk into a recorder. It will help you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Anyone else? Young lady with the hat and the gentleman with the hat. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
So, believe it or not, I do have a lot of males as clients. So,
That's all right.
mostly for business. What's your name, sir?
Ed,
Hi, Ed. Like a horse. No, sorry. What's your date of birth?
32155.
3/21/55. Little humor. What do you have as a question?
What's my health going to be like in the future?
You've had a series of things go on in the past, like 5 years, 2.5, 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you're getting it in check. They're saying, though, that they're missing something.
Mm-hmm.
And they're getting to the root cause of it. You should make sure that you don't have any allergies, because I get some swelling and inflammation inside of you.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be gluten or milk issues. So you need to check that.
Okay.
Did you have any vascular issues at some point?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I hear like boom, boom, boom.
Mm-hmm.
So there's some issue with the flow, but I think it's workable. You know,
Okay.
and I think that you just have to try to find a way to get a little bit active. I know you have a hard time breathing sometimes,
Yeah.
but you have to try to find a way and maybe go swimming or something like that, aquatherapy.
Right.
Now, do you have any other questions?
No, that's it.
You also, it's unfortunate that what happened, but I also think you're looking at living each day as it was your last, which is very nice.
Yeah.
Do you have any family, though, from the South? Or from Florida, or somebody that's over there?
Yeah.
I see you seeing them soon, because I get a reference to like you either going there or them coming here.
Right.
So that's a positive. And there's 2 birthdays coming up that are important to you. So I don't know what that means besides your own, but yeah.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you.
Hi, lady with the hat. Come over. Are we having fun, guys? She still has her mouth open. What's your name?
Alexandra,
Oh, I love that. What's your date of birth?
February 17,
What year?
72.
And what do you want to ask me?
My current status is single. Will that change anytime soon?
You had 2 people that were important to you? Or 2 relationships or 2 significant situations? I'm not talking about long term, but 2 people that got to you.
Yeah.
Okay, you should be coming into your 3rd. The only thing is, you're also a 1 or a 3 to me, which means you'd always have choices, either 1 or 3 or 6. So I think you've met one person in particular that's there already, and I kind of get them going in and out. I think they're afraid to approach you because you're very intense. It's important, but and whoever it is like a very gentle person, and then I see 2 other people, but I only see you liking 2 of them out of the 3. So one is lighter, with like brown eyes, and then the other one has got dark hair, light eyes. One might not be as tall as you would like, but he seems taller. It's really significant.
So these are the 2 people that are in my life right now?
One is around you. The other, you're going to meet like 3 people, but the 2 other players you haven't met yet or not directly. It's important. Now, are you in the limelight at all, or do you present in front of people?
Sometimes.
Yeah, you should do more of it, because that's where you're going to meet the other people. Yeah, because I just hear like you showing people stuff and you're in front of people, almost like a show, like me.
Okay. So 1 out of those 3.
I think so, yeah.
And
I mean, it doesn't mean you won't go on another, 30 dates with random people, but you're not like that anyway, so.
And is there a timeline? A year, 2?
Well, it looks like within the next 9 to 18 months you should be more settled. You're a little bit of late bloomer, but it's better to be late than none at all. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi. What's your name, sweetie?
Sharon.
Hi, Sharon. What's your date of birth?
April the